Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So I was tagged in this by Craig Joinson Outdoors. It's to do with 21 questions, so it's partly camping related and partly just some random questions about me or my views on things. I have written the questions down, so I'll have to do takes in between to show you guys what I have, well, to read the questions out one by one. Now, this is my first ever video that isn't just camping. No, we ain't doing a bosher, guys, it's only a monster. Cheeky. So it's my first ever one where I'm not stealth camping. I am out and about, and we've got, let me just quickly show you the cat, you know. She's just on the hunt, guys. We're in a lovely field. It's nice and enclosed field. So the dog can just have a little bit of a run about and a bit of a treat, because I mean, it's just cool enough, the sun's in, that we can sit here and have a nice little chill, really, because the dog ain't been out much due to the heat. So I think we should get cracking. Thanks for tagging me, Craig, appreciate it, mate. So guys, without further ado, question one: how long have I been camping for? So recently I started up camping again about 2 months ago. 2 months tomorrow, to be precise, was my first ever back out camping adventure. I was in the Scouts when I was younger, so I used to do camping all the time. I was in the Scouts for years. I was a cub, then I was a scout. I ran through all the clubs on the way up, like it, fantastic. What made me do it was I wanted a bit of change, and I've been watching a few channels online, and I thought that looks amazing, you know, experiencing it. Recording it was different. Hold on, I'm going off question here, guys. So yeah, I'd been in the Scouts, I'd camped before, but I've been back doing camping for 2 months now, guys. Question two is favourite camping location. Now, I've been on just over 20 camps now, I believe, or at least this side of my life. Before, after the age of say 16, I've been on about 20 camps recently, maybe a few more. And my favourite location is going to be, it might feel a bit, well, yeah, I suppose it is me, isn't it? So my favourite camping location was probably the island. I really enjoyed the island camp I did, where I took the dinghy, almost drowned. I really loved that camp. That was a favourite location. Yeah, so my favourite location was definitely the island. It was Dumbledore's grave. I'm a massive Harry Potter nerd, guys. So that for me was just wow. I got in a dinghy. I almost drowned. It was phenomenal. Absolute experience. I was in Scotland. The whole experience of that was just amazing. So the best location was probably the island, guys. So question three: why did I start a YouTube channel? Now, I have mentioned this in some of my other videos. The reason I started doing YouTube was for about 10 people at work. So it was just for a couple of people at work and the old man and that sort of thing to watch me on my sabbatical. So I did it at first just for a few people to watch, take the mick, you know, have a good old laugh. So that's like why I started doing YouTube. I didn't expect for my channel to do what it's doing, but that's why I started. That was my initial go-to thing, guys. So yeah, self-explanatory. It was for 10 people at work. Question four is my favourite camping accessory. So for me, it will have to be, I don't know if I've only got to choose one, because there's two I want to throw in there, because I can do camping with just these two items, and that is the Folks 2 V2 tent, which is phenomenal. Absolutely. I don't know if that's an accessory, or I suppose it is, or, well, yeah, it's just a brilliant tent, guys. Something else I like, so, is the Berghaus 3-season sleeping bag I've got. I can use it to sit on when I don't take a chair. It's that comfy, it's warm, absolute brilliant. So those two things are my favourite accessories. If I had to choose one, it would be the Folks 2, because that's been with me since day one, basically, and it's never let me down. I've put it up in some places it shouldn't go up. It's just been fantastic tent, guys, and still is. So it would be the Folks 2, or Fox 2, however you want to pronounce it, guys. Question 5, so favourite food for camping. As we all know, I'm a sucker for nuts. I mention it a lot and I eat them a lot. It's got to be nuts for me. It's not my favourite food of all time, but for camping, nuts in it. Sweet chili nuts, guys. Now, I don't want to try and be too stupid on this. I am trying not to be too stupid on this. I'm making myself laugh. I'm an embarrassment, guys, I know. But it's got to be nuts. Sweet chili nuts, more than likely, is my favourite thing. Any type of nuts, really. I always like to bring a bag of nuts. That's my go-to camp. It's good protein, gives you energy. It's good for when you're peckish. It's just brilliant. The dog can have a couple. It's great stuff, guys. So, question number 6. What location would I like to do? So, I've done some pretty messed up locations, and I've done some pretty amazing locations. I've been fortunate enough to do the Highlands. I've been fortunate enough to do McDonald's, stupid camps, abandoned places. So I've done a lot of good camps. One place I haven't gone yet, which I really, really want to go, and I'm going to at some point this month, is the Lake District. It's the place everyone goes, and it's just not a place I've done. I've been there, but I've never camped there. I wouldn't mind doing the Peak District either, but for now, the Lake District is on the list of places I want to see. I'd like to be next to a lake overlooking, but I'm hoping that the weather slightly comes down a bit, because I'd like it to be like 20 degrees. I'll grab the K9 torpedo and we just head out for maybe a couple of days. I might even do a couple of days camps, guys, because it's a big place and it'd be nice to do some nice hiking, nice trekking. So the Lake District would be amazing. Question number 7. Favourite outdoor channel. So there's a good few I watch. I'm not going to reel them off, because if you guys are watching this sort of video, you know the channels yourself, because this is a question and answer videos. So if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you at least know some outdoor channels, or maybe it's just mine and I should have to be there. But my favourite one has got to be, it's the one I watch the most without fail. I watch Blot Outdoors. He's the guy I watch. He's one of my inspirations for me starting to do it. So he was one of the reasons that I wanted to come out and try and give it. He was one of the channels, and I still watch him to this day. Absolute great channel, hilarious, brilliant, and he's just a down-to-earth guy, guys. So Blot Outdoors. So question number 8. Favourite football team. Now, I don't dislike football, but I don't massively like football. Football's football. I love the World Cup, I love the Euros, brilliant. And I do get involved with the football. Obviously I speak about it at work with the boys and that sort of thing, and I love playing it. I used to play it all the time, but I don't so much watch it like as regular. Do you know what I mean? Like every weekend, Saturdays, Friday, I do watch it, guys, to be honest. Not religiously, but the team I support is United. That's Manchester United. Now, very unpopular opinion, but I've supported them through the goods and the bads, and I like them. Great team. That's all I really want to say about them. And Ronaldo's the GOAT, not Messi. Might be biased. Anyway, enough on that. Question number 8, guys. Number 9. I don't know, I've lost track now, guys. We'll go with 8. Guys, we'll go with 9, because I've missed one out. I just read. And what are the hopes for my channel? So in reality, I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm having a fantastic time. The people that are watching, who I made the videos for initially, are still watching and enjoying and having a laugh. That's what I want to continue to do. And if the channel around it grows, the support's been incredible, and if it continues to grow, that's phenomenal. I can't ask for any more than that. If obviously it comes to a point where the channel's at a point where I can do this a bit more and free up some time in my life when I am back at work, that'd be fantastic. But that is all hypothetical, guys. I'm just happy with the channel where it is now and what's happening with it. And I've made some great friends. There's a couple of guys I speak to over email now. Obviously, the camp group I'm in. So I've met a bunch of just class people. They've been everyone's been absolutely mint. It's just been a mint experience, yeah. So I'm happy with the channel. If I want it to continue to grow, fantastic stuff, brilliant. So number 10, favourite film. So this is, without a shadow of a doubt, I didn't even need to think about this one, guys. It is the Shawshank Redemption. Always has been. First time I watched it. It's got a great casting. It's about exploration, personal discovery, escape. It's just it's a feel-good film, and the ending is how you want it to end. So yeah, there are a few flies about, guys. I do apologise. I don't know if they'll be in the camera. So yeah, Shawshank Redemption, guys, without a shadow of a doubt. If you're talking trilogy, or not trilogy, but multiple films, I'd go for Harry Potter. So if I could choose to watch a Shawshank Redemption or all the Harry Potters, I'll go for all the Harry Potters. Harry Potter's so close to me, guys. It was amazing. I'm on Lord of the Rings as well, they're up there. So those are a few films I like, but Shawshank Redemption as an individual film has to be the one. Them do my tits in, guys. Baby, can you come take these flies away, would you please? Right, number 11, guys. Favourite song. Now, I'm a bit of a new school kid, so I don't want to say I'm a bit younger than some of you campers out there, but I probably am a little bit younger. So I'm only 31, so my music generation is slightly different to yours. I just missed the buzz on like Oasis and that, and I like the guys, don't get me wrong, but they're just not like my top tier. I'd go for favourite song of all time. Jesus Christ, there's just too many, guys. I ain't even going to throw one in there, and I'm going to do a big old pass on that one because there's so many songs, guys. I mean, you could name them all day, couldn't you? There's tons. There's absolutely tons. I'm going to skip on that one, but I like new school hip hop as a genre. Anyway, least favourite song. So there are a few. There are a few songs that I just hate. Mr. Brightside. Guys, I don't know how to put it this way, and I know that ain't going to be a popular opinion, but do you know when you used to go out like night clubbing, and at the end of the nightclub you'd always get Mr. Brightside come on, and it had a song you want. You've just had bangers on all evening, and then you put Mr. Brightside on, and it just reminds me of that when the night's over, you know, the bad points. So Mr. Brightside is my number one. It ain't for me. That's it, guys. It just ain't for me. I wish I had more to say, but that's it. I'm gonna start saying next one now because I keep forgetting what number we're at, guys. Favourite album. So you've got, I love Eminem's, what's it called? Marshall Mathers LP is an absolute phenomenal album. So if you're an Eminem fan, definitely absolute amazing album. He's got tons of good ones though. Favourite TV show, guys. So this is a bit of a toss up. Okay, so before I show my age, I'll throw in there the stuff like I do love Only Fools and Horses, Fawlty Towers. There's just tons of like old goldies, let's be honest, guys. There's absolutely tons of them. Absolutely tons. But for me, being like a baby, perhaps the new school era or whatnot, I do apologise about doing that. Let's get you some water, darling. So I'll just go get the dog some water. Yeah, so me like being perhaps in the new school sort of generation. Big Bang Theory. I love the Big Bang Theory. It has to be my favourite. There's a couple that I really enjoy watching, but Big Bang Theory I can watch over and over. Brilliant cast, just phenomenal. And I'm a bit of a nerd, so the little bits you learn in there, brilliant. Okay, sorry, I'm just giving the dog some water here, guys. Come here. What are you doing? She is here, guys. She's having a lovely time, isn't you, mate? Hey, you gonna come say hello? No, he's being antisocial, I think. Yeah. You might see her running around in the background a bit. Hello, darling. This is my girl. She's brilliant. This is BB, by the way. Look at her. What'd you do? Oh, look at you. There you go. I'm gonna get you. She goes nuts. Yeah, so while she's losing her marbles, which she is, let's move on to the next question. Pet hate. Ooh, there's a few. There's an absolute few. So for me, my pet hate is bullying and thieves. Now these are the two people I really dislike. I hate bullies. It really knocks me when I see it all the time. I hate bullies. Cannot stand them, guys. So bullies, mate, just fucking scum of the earth. Apologise for swearing. I think that's the first one in this video. But sorry guys, the dog just knocked the camera over. Bullies, hate them. Just nasty, unneeded, innit? Bullying. Not fond of it, guys. That's my pet peeve. And thieves, don't like them either. It's equally, I hate thieves. And I know there's different types, don't get me wrong. If you're on your arse and you've got nothing to eat and you've got to steal from a shop to get, I get it. No, I'm not even justifying it. It's just scummy, just don't do it. But I'm talking about thieves that go into people's houses and ruin other people's property that they've earned and worked hard for. Those type of thieves are below scum. Thieves and bullying, guys, pet peeves. So next question, we've got least favourite celebrity. Now, I'm probably going to knock some people off with this because I know he's very well liked. Obviously, I'm not going to include P. Diddy or anyone like that everyone hates. I'm going to include somebody I dislike, and that is Kevin Hart. And you can throw in Dwayne Johnson. I'm sorry, the pair of them. I don't like the films, I don't like the humour. Kevin Hart as a comedian, not too bad, but I'm not big into wrestling. I'm not big into Dwayne Johnson. I'm not big into the films. I find them so repetitive. Same-o. It ain't for me, guys. Well, definitely an unpopular opinion. People love The Rock. They love little Kev. Kevin. Kevin Hart, guys. They probably love him, but that's that one. Anyway, next question. Favourite drink. So I'm going to give you two. This little beauty is what I drink when I'm not on the alcohol. I do love a can of Monster. Delicious, sweet, fizzy. My type of thing, guys, you know this. And if you don't, you don't know. Beer wise, probably Heineken or San Miguel, or Heineken or San Miguel. One of the two, guys. If I had to choose, I'd go San Miguel. I would. If I had to choose, I'd go for San Miguel. 4 cold San Miguels, pint tins in the summer. Oh, guys. Well, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, that's probably my favourite beer. Absolutely gorgeous. So my next question is my favourite hobby. So ignoring camping side of things, I'm going to throw in gaming. A huge nerd. I could sit there all day and just play games. I mean, literally from the time you open your eyes, in between eating and sleeping, I could sit there and play games for hours and hours and hours on end. I love it, guys. I love story games, I love online multiplayer games, I love competitive games. All of them. There isn't a genre I totally dislike. I love it all. I'm into your competitive, like Rocket League. I used to play Call of Duty back in the day. I know. Like back in the day it was good. The original Modern Warfare, great game. Halo 3, that sort of thing. Back in the day, heavily more into the competitive, but I still play Rocket League and there's a few others I play. But any type of games really. And my dog's named after a game character called BB. The character's name is BB from a game called Death Stranding. It's got some celebrities actually, but it's a massive game. I'm assuming some of you have heard of it. That's why I named it BB. Yeah, gaming. Massive nerd, guys. Next question. Have I got any advice for camping? So, depends on what type of camping you're talking about. Me, I do probably more stealth camps than I do wild camps. I do the odd wild camp. But I like the thrill of the stealth, you know. There's a chance of being caught, playing a bit naughty, you know. I quite like a stealth camp. But tips for it, I'll give you tips on just camping in general, because I think that's more the consensus. So tips for me would be, don't overpack. I've overpacked so many times, all the time, so many times I overpack. I'll bring 6 bottles of water when I barely drink the one. I'm a backpack so heavy. Don't overpack, guys. Obviously stay safe, all the generic ones, but for me, don't overpack. Go light. If it's hot like this, you know what, bring a very light blanket if you need to, that you just fold and put away. Don't bother with a sleeping bag. Go as light as possible, but obviously be comfy at the same time, so don't bring too little. You don't want to waste space and weight, because it's not great. So don't overpack, guys. So guys, next question, best camping trip. Now I could reel off 10 without even thinking. There's 10. There's all the Scotland places that were incredible, but my favourite camping experience was my very first one with Ford, where we went to Cardinal Valley. Now the views are gorgeous. It's nothing like the island in Scotland where you're in the islands. The views are gorgeous. There was a thunderstorm, and I mean a thunderstorm, lightning. You can see on the thumbnail of my video for it the actual lightning. So I stilled the frame of where the lightning hit. We got absolutely mortaled. We got for a bottle of whiskey, a flask of whiskey, like 6 pint tins each. We got wrecked. I mean, the next day didn't feel so good, but the experience itself was amazing. There was a double rainbow, there were god rays, the sun come out after the thunderstorm. You had all weathers. We were smashed. The banter was flowing, and it was our first experience like camping together, and it was really good. That one's probably the most unforgettable experience. Definitely, absolutely amazing camp. I mean, you can't write it off, but I'm not sure that'll ever be topped. Double rainbows, thunderstorm, wind. Ford was in a tent from Argos for like £10. It was just the experience, guys, was incredible, and it was new because we were very new to the game. So yeah, and last question, which I gotta be honest, guys, question number 21. I ain't too bothered. Oasis or Blur? Nah, take them or leave them. Unpopular opinion, I'm sure. Can I go? I'm gonna might change mine a bit. In fact, yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do, guys. I'm going to change mine. My last question, to M&M or Tupac, and I'm going to go for M&M. The reason I've changed the question is because Oasis and Blur, I like the songs, I wouldn't turn them off, but they're not my go-to. So, and I love all genres, Elton John to bloody, I don't know, Kylie Minogue, guys. My music range is mental, but Oasis and Blur, take them or leave them, guys. I think that pretty much rounds up the 21 questions. So that was nice. I mean, we've been on this field now for, I don't know how long it's been, but the dog's had a nice run about, which has been needed because it's been too hot to take her out, but she's got nice and cool now. So she's had a nice run about. And it's gorgeous here, guys. I'm only at a place called Bunkers Hill. It's just a little place where I walk the dog. It's lovely. Dogs around here are really friendly. So that about wraps up the video anyway, guys. I'm going to stop waffling. Thank you very much for tagging me in this, and I'll tag 5 of you guys in this video as well. Undecided on who yet, but I will. So that was a new experience for me, guys. It's been quite nice just sitting here on a little chat without too much swearing or too much, you know, losing my marbles on the beer, I suppose, guys. Yeah, been quite nice. Appreciate that, Craig. So, guys, I'll catch you absolute leg ends in my next stealth camping video. Although it'll be a wild camp with Ford, because I'm going to upload this 2 days before that, I think, just as a little teaser beforehand. Smash your stuff, guys. Catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.